It's always the microphone. It's always the microphone. I'm so glad that it has a little button that says red or green. Oh my gosh, it's always the microphone. Well, proves the point that I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll fix it. We'll figure it out. 'Cause I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I sure as heck will find out soon. Sometimes things don't go the way that I think I want them to. It's okay, I won't give up. Just gotta find a new path. 'Cause I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I sure as heck will find out soon. Let's find out what we're doing today. So last week, before the Airtable workshop that we had, we did, oh my gosh, this chair. Oh, hello. Last week we did some testing because the week before that we realized, oh, this shot has a camera move in where the section that we paint the background for the memory sequence, so there's a different style. How is that gonna work? So we did some tests and everything, and my computer really liked crashing, so I was glad that the Airtable stuff took precedence. Let me see. This is what we were doing. We sketched, we grabbed, we did. Get rid of this. Well, I guess first we tested this one. We tested one object that went through the 0th, 10th, 15th, 20th, and 25th plane of existence frames. And then I believe, yep, 0. Hello? Why can't I see that? Oh, it's not on the timeline. So I forgot. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, we sketched over every few frames. So we have that. So we have some solid drawings to go by. The 0th, the 10th, you can see. These are different, I promise. The 15th, oof, big difference between 10 and 15. The 20th, we grabbed a couple more frames in the middle part. Yeah. So that when it went fast, it wouldn't look as weird. The 25th. I see you on the timeline. The 25th frame, and then the 30th. So, then we updated the graphics card on my computer. My beautiful, wonderful husband, who has been trying to update my computer since December, since Christmas, but I've been really scared that something will go wrong and I'll lose everything or something. So we slowly updated everything, and the graphics card was the last thing. We updated the memory, and I sat here while he did it. Thank you for that. He did the memory, the hard drive space. There was something else. There was one other thing.
No, that was it.
The memory, the hard drive.
The memory, the hard drive, and the graphics.
And the graphics card. I felt like there was something else. And it took 7 months because I'm a wiener. Thank you for your patience. No problem. I love you so much. And yeah, it took renders that took more than 5 minutes a frame when things were really small. When things were double the size. It took 23 seconds per frame with this new graphics card. Like, it is absolutely incredible, and I am very excited. Because now, when we go into Blender, I can rotate through our main procedurally generated, but I also sculpted the stuff and everything. The in-between scene where we've been getting all of these lovely frames. Oh my god, I think I might open up a new thing because dealing with this timeline stuff is just very frustrating. File, new. There we go. And I want 300. I don't know if I want the big one. I think I just want 300 ppi. RGB because we're dealing with screen stuff. We're not dealing with print. If we wanted print, it'd be CMYK, like the printer ink. I think I'm just gonna do this. Yeah. So now that we have like all the frames, instead of just like every 5, I'm wondering if we can't like just paint this one nice and then make sure that some things are on different planes and scale and stuff, move some things around, and then back to the original idea that I was thinking. And then at these last, or these middle frames, kind of just paint really quickly. So if we do today, I don't know if I want to color block this whole first thing. I think I want to just throw some paint on the canvas for, especially for like this camera movement, especially. And like see what's up. Also ripped through, I was trying to adjust this light and I ripped through the first couple of layers of my nail and it is very annoying. So look at that. 23 seconds. I'm still so amazed. I think I don't, like for these middle frames, we also, I realized with the, whenever I hit play, it would take a second. It would take a little bit to render, so everything would render slowly. So I went into After Effects. I just dropped it into After Effects, and it was 30 frames. So let me show you what it used to be. And I'll show you. It was way faster when I played it for real. And I was like, this is not the movement that made the feeling that made me want to do this motion when we were playing around in Blender. So not doing that. I extended the time, so now where each frame would have had one frame of exposure, it is now hello. Thank you. It should be if you press N, it stops the thing there. This is what I wanted. So it can feel, when our cog is here, it can feel kind of like grand and epic and awesome, rather than fast and nauseating. Which, you know, sometimes you go for that, I guess. I don't know. I'm just looking and seeing, like, where do we just want the first frame? Maybe the first couple of frames? Well, if we do the first frame, here's my thing. Because that'll be clear. And the stuff closest to you moves the fastest. And we want the focal point to be back here on the cog. And I believe the camera actually moves past in Blender. It actually moves past our characters. Let's see how much this graphics card can actually handle. Open Blender, Photoshop, and After Effects at the same time. Oh my god. Yeah. She's here. She's here. Samson will also be here. So she'll be a little to one side and he'll be... Or not Samson. Yeah, Samson. Because it's the memory of them. So she'll be... I am literally clicking her. Okay. I would like to move her slightly this way. And then the dog will be here. Awesome. And they're looking at the cog back here. So the camera will move past them. Oh my god. Can we actually fix that now? No, it doesn't matter. I'm just not going to hit play because we already rendered it. So we already have this stuff. This is just for show. So it'll move like between them and then go up at the cog. Epic. Ugh. So everything up here can be blurry. I think when we do this, where is the point where it starts turning? I honestly think that if we just did this whole, I don't know, what would be easier? Like taking the stuff, because the camera also changes the shape of these. So do we do our normal thing here and just make sure to have this be a plane here? This be a plane here. And then we just use that plane over and over again. Because it's not, I think that would be the least, ooh. But this goes before. So, okay. If we posterize this, do some posterize time. Cancel. Control-Alt-Y. Adjustment layer. I'm going to put some posterize time on this, and we can see what looks best. How many frames are we going to have to actually do? Okay, so now that it is more frames as well. how would this... We definitely don't want 24. We don't want to do this on 1s. So let's see what it looks like on 12s. Posterized time will just change the amount of frames that you see. So you could put it on 8s or 4s or whatever. Let me just do 12s, which is like standard animation stuff, to have it on 2s. That feels fine. What happens when we put it on 8s, which would be every 4 frames, since we're doing 24 frames per second, if we expose every... whatever, it does, that's how it works out. We do it on 8s. It still feels good. Okay. Well, it's 6s. Ooh. Interesting. So I'm gonna do a thing that I don't know if you can do it like this, but I'm gonna test out. We're doing lots of testing here because if we do the testing, it can save us, since each frame of a full background takes about 8 hours. That's what most of the other backgrounds have taken, even when I've been like, oh, this is a quick background. Because in the different sections, like, oh, it's really quick for a sketch, but then it's really hard to texture because it's at a weird angle. Stuff like that. So for the first, if it's 6s, 24s, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So if we do that, and the lower the number is here, divisible by 24, then the fewer frames it's going to be, basically. And then, so the most posterized 6. We're gonna label our layers so we know. I guess I could actually, instead of doing that, I could just do I could key it. So I'm gonna just call this posterize. I just kind of like the visual of, okay. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we get 2 frames. 24 divided by 6 is 4. So that's why it's every 4 frames. Okay. And then we're going to hit U, and then I want it to be also for the last couple of frames as we ease in. Posterize 6, but like after this, I think I want it to be 4, and we'll see how that looks. Oh, we have to start that at the next frame that it goes on. Okay. And I think instead of being on 5s, having it have more frames at the beginning. is going to be good. So basically we do this one. Where's my... Here we go. Three, 4. Now it's on 6s. Even if I do the math, I always have to go back and check. And then it kind of eases in. But for this one to this one, I don't think we need like a whole... For some of them, I don't think we need a whole new background. Like for this last half. We can just do this one, do the different planes, and make sure that we have like this and this and this on separate layers. Yeah. So then I believe we want this. This, and does this leaf sit close to the rock? Honestly, could we just eliminate that one? It's kind of just there. And then have this be a background. Maybe we do want to double the size of the canvas and just like paint the background until here. So then we only need 3, like this one, the middle ground one, and then the background, and we just scale the background while we move these. So these would be regular, and then this would all be one thing. And then we keep that as one thing. Does that make sense? And then starting here, then that's these elements, but will the background, but the background can stay, the background can stay the same. Or even like, I don't know. Yeah, that'd be easy. Make these new. I love the little glow on this because of the diffusion. Ooh. Okay. And then this needs to be a new background. Okay, so for the whole first minute, we can just have that be the same until here, because look how the fog shifts too. Yeah, I think the background needs to be different on this one. So one, let me make like I have this folder and it has all 30 frames, but since we expanded it, it's going to be every 2 frames. So each one of these is going to get 2 frames of exposure anyway. Okay, we're going to open up. So we're going to open up a new file folder. properly labeled it. And we are going to copy mathematically, whatever, the frames that we want into this one. Because technically, from my count, there should be just 11 different frames for this frame rate change. Okay, so this is 1. So obviously we have 1, and we have that one sketched out and everything. So we're going to drag 1 over here. It's going to copy. How do I get rid of... How do I get rid of this part? I don't want to see this. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That works. 1. Okay. And that would be the same anyway. So this would be 2, 3. Okay. So we need the third. We need the third frame. Okay. And it'll be 5 for a while. Okay. 5. More frames at the beginning, more frames at the end, because I want it to ease in and not ease out. Okay, this whole section is 5. 5. 5. 2, 6, 7. I'm gonna put that as 8. Is that gonna be 8? Yeah, because of this little thing. Okay. 8. This is probably so silly. This is just the way that my brain is like, okay, check, check, check. Everything off the list. Oh, I didn't start playing the music. There you go. Okay. 8. Where do you first start? 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to say that's 12. Keep doing that instead of this. 12. 13, 14, 15. Is that going to be 15 or 16? Let's see. $12, 15, 16. Yeah, 16. And then this will be the image sequence that we use for Photoshop. We're not going to go by the numbers 1, 3, 5, 8, 12, 16. We're going to go 1, and that is exposed. this many times, blah, 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 blah. I could probably just render this out. Like a render of a render. And have that be the footage and put that in Photoshop in the timeline thing. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing all this. I don't know why I'm doing all this. Okay. I want a PNG sequence because then it'll have all the timing and everything for me anyway, and it's how I want it to be. Do I want it to be a PNG sequence? Do I want it to be a QuickTime? Don't include the project link. No audio. That makes the file a lot smaller. ProRes 444 is really big, but not as big as like an animation codec. This is like the final render output. I really want to do this one, but no, I'm not going to change it and mess everything up. Where are we here? There we go. This is gonna be like version 3. Save in a little subfolder, and then we'll just render that. Let's see how fast renders take now. Oh, I can close Blender. Ooh, look how fast that is. Wow. That's beautiful. That was really cool. Okay, so now is that it? Interesting. Okay. Is that what I want? I really don't know. I'm still learning how to do this. Would that do it? Is that the video? Okay, cool. No. And we don't need that. This got so complicated so fast, this one. I don't know about it. Don't say that. Can I not zoom in? Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is gonna be our background. So we oh, this is just 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. gotta go grab some sips, some water, or something. I think I might get some lemonade. Feels like a lemonade kind of day. I will be right back. You can view that. And we'll figure out how to do it. Hi, baby girl. Yeah, I did leave. But now I'm back. Alright, we can stop playing that. Okay. Oh my god. My chair pulled the door out. The drawer. How long was that? Oh, 5 minutes? Okay. I also made, I don't know, it's just rice and cheese and onions. I'm hungry. Okay. So actually I closed that one. Let's see this. I am in Photoshop. See. All right. I also want to open the last one that we did. Because this sketch in these colors. Ooh, can't I? Is there like? Oh my goodness. Oh no. Don't do that. Do not do that. No. There you go. Position style. No, I just need the size. Oh my god. This needs to be locked. Because in the other one, why is the locking mechanism so stupid? Oh my god, can I literally just say 50% here? And then have it be... Is that for real? But that doesn't even make sense. Ugh, God. Oh my god. Look at her butt. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure we had more colors than this. Okay. But I can do this. Okay, good. Okay, so we're back to the planes idea where we need this to be one thing. And let's see, based on the movement, how many? I think since this blade goes like over the rock here, that's mostly what I'm looking at for this one. That We should just have the background be a separate piece. Completely. Yeah. Okay, so this rock and this grass and this whole ground plane can be on one layer. We just need that one piece of grass to go in front. That's why animation takes so long. You gotta plan out all the movement stuff. Sorry, I'm gonna like crunch this a little bit. Not best, but alright. Better than nothing when you're hungry. Blackberry lemonade. So we're just gonna take it by planes. Let's do plane 1. The cold rice, like, is just falling apart. Not very good. Somehow the seaweed that I've been putting on really holds things together, but didn't put that on this time. I see why it's used in sushi. I should just heat this up in the microwave. Okay. I'm very distractible. Let's go. Okay, well, why is my cursor not aligned at all? Okay. Well, I can't paint if the thing is not aligned. I need to calibrate this. Okay. Okay, now the cursor is underneath where it should be. That wasn't too bad. That was just a little silly. That was my phone scraping. Okay. So what we're gonna want here I'm sorry, I just need to like eat this for a second so I can like concentrate on anything else. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Not even wrapped very well. Oh my gosh. Am I not hiding off camera? Okay. Okay, thank you. Hello. Perfect timing. I've just been planning out what to do the whole time. Got a new graphics card and everything renders really fast, so we can do this scene in a totally different way. Combining the first two ways that I wanted to do it to make it good. Okay. Yes. Literally 5-minute renders at half size, at double the size, take 23 seconds now. It's amazing. Steven got me the graphics card for Christmas. How are you? Are you working on your stuff? Did you get to play around with Airtable at all this weekend? B. No? Ooh. There we go. Strawberry lemonade? That sounds so good. I'm literally drinking blackberry lemonade right now. Other fruity lemonades are so good. That sounds so good. Oh my gosh. Did I not label this? I thought I labeled this. Okay. All right. That's the way to do it. Just to get out there and mix a bunch of fruit together. Ooh, that sounds really good. I already have a fruit drink here, but now I'm craving more fruit drinks. There we go. So I'm just gonna not even do... Ooh, is that the right one? This does not seem right. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing texture already. My goodness, I've forgotten everything. G. That sounds so good. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I wonder why I just recycled. Oh, let me close Blender. That'll probably do it. And we don't need After Effects right now. Like that, I can just accidentally leave things up. Amazing. Yeah, that's pretty much. Okay. Oh my gosh. I gotta get back to this. And then L. And switch. And then G. And then switch and then deselect and then L. No. There you go. Okay. And then we do this one. We do deselect and then we do L. This, 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 this. And we have plane 1. Just kidding, why are these not in plane 1? Oop. There we go. And then since they are blurry, I'll do that when I do texture. I'm gonna do the thing that we did with one of the other backgrounds where we do the why is this doing this? where we do the textured brush around the edges of everything so it looks blurry, because that worked out pretty well in the other one. Okay, so this is plane 1, and these are 2 separate elements that we need to be moving the whole time. And then we're gonna do these. And then everything else is gonna be a background that we expand. Until here. Until here. Okay. Lane 2. It's a lot to hold in your brain all at once. Oh my goodness. That's why it makes my brain tired. But once we get it like out in a boot, it's gonna be good. I wish I could just miss this welcome to chat thing. Man of the gods. No. Yes. Okay. It's gonna look really cool when it's done. I'm kind of excited about it. There. Oh. It's more like it. That's so interesting. It's less foggy over here and more foggy here. Okay, there's that grass. And then there's this one. G. Then here's this one. been watching Dead Boy Detectives, which, like, I started watching the first episode when it came out, and then, like, it was so high energy, and I wasn't in a higher I can really talk. I was not in a high energy place, so I needed to rest from that. And now I've been binging it while we were doing laundry, and it's so good. What the heck? It is so good. Except for you cannot convince me. I do need those characters saying, shouldn't you be in school and stuff? Because I do not believe that those 20-year-olds are 16-year-olds at all. Apparently they're all supposed to be children, all these main characters, and I'm like, you are 24. No. That's my only grievance with it so far. I love it. There we go. And then everything else can be a painting that gets zoomed in on, I believe. Yeah. My goodness. It also 100% it 100% goes the other way around. There in cartoon series like Doug found out he was 12 right now. I was like, I thought that boy was like 16, 17 when I was growing up, like an old teenager. No. Pepper Ann. She's like in 8th grade, right? 7th grade, 7th, 8th. What the heck? Why did I think she was like in high school? Maybe it's just cartoons like that, but I specifically remember there's this Disney movie where this boy turns 13 and he turns into a mermaid. And he's like, oh, I'm grown up now, or something like that. And I remember being like, yeah, why don't you just let him be an adult? Be a teenager, whatever. And then, like, I got to 13 and was like, what the heck? That was a baby. Like, what in the heck? Oh my god, no. Ashley Tisdale's, like, my age, right? Hold on. Hold on one diddly darn second. You can't do this to me. Woo! I started going to high school. Ooh, aging me. The year that High School Musical was released. 7 years older than me. She was like 21. Yeah. That's crazy. Oh, happy belated birthday. We're the same height? Why does she always look so tall? That's wild. But isn't Ryan from High School Musical? Lucas. He was in Halloween Town too. No, they're the same age. He's slightly older. How old is Corbin Bleu? Where's Corbin Bleu? Oh, this is the chef guy. Isn't he coming back? Didn't he start doing something? 89. They were all born in 89. Yeah, they're in their 20s. Going to high school. He was younger. The little baby at 18. But, I mean... She was the youngest? She looked like a high schooler. I can believe that. She did. Back in the day. It's like the cheeks. It's in the cheeks. I don't know how to put it, but like it's in the cheeks. I wouldn't see any of these people any other way, but like You cannot tell me that this is a 15-year-old who got sacrificed. 97. Don't do that to me. Don't stop this. Taurus. I keep forgetting he was in something. Oh, Winx. He was in like 3 episodes of Fate Winx Saga. Yeah, I forgot. Okay. Anyway, that's the one grievance that I have. Otherwise, it's really good. Yes! Yes! It's like if you see the Hunger Games pictures with Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson when they were the ages that their characters are supposed to be, it's way more devastating also. But like legally, like getting around contracts and stuff for how long people can film and all that kind of stuff. Because kids can only be on set 8 or 9 hours a day, I think, and all this kind of stuff. They did a lot with that with the Percy Jackson series, a lot of talking about the kid laws, the child protection laws, which need to be there. And they probably need to be a little more stringent, but like... Anyway. So we'll just zoom those out. I really like Dead Boy Detectives, is what I'm saying. What frame is this? 0 to 17. Okay, so I'm gonna put these in a group and call them 0 to 17, just so I know. And when we get to 18, frame 18 here, that is when we can switch it up. Yes. That seems very difficult. And also with the child labor laws, like how long you can be on set for stuff, that only applies per job right now, I believe. It's not in total that the child can work per day, which is like I don't know about that, you know? And then I think from here we just start doing new ones. I wish there was like a little frame indicator. Oh, is it here? Can I have this in the frame rate? So is this frame 25? Like what frame is this? One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's 24 frames per second. $24, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so at 30, 18 to 30. Okay. Ah. No. Okay. Why is this like... Oh, I guess I need it to be that one. Have it be the mid-tone, and then I put in the darkers and the lighters colors. I don't really know what to call this, how to organize this completely, but we're getting there. Hello? Thank you. Ding, ding. G. That is a midtone that we will be gradienting. And these are all going to be completely new. Yeah, so. Being a child actor sounds really stressful. It's basically just my overall point. As a kid, I don't think I realized like how vulnerable children were to exploitation. And now as an adult, I'm like, babies! They're all babies! How could you do that to a baby? Oh, I can't see. The more I'm like working on this, even though I'm just doing very little, you know, like things right now to it, I getting more excited about it and how this shot's gonna turn out. Oh, yeah, I read that too. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yes. I read, oh my god, my brain is blanking. Oh my god, if you read Carrie Fisher's biography and she's like 17 and Harrison Ford is like 40, it's kind of like, oh, not really liking that. 19, she's 19, sorry. There's also, my brain is blanking. Wilson. Oh no. Reconnection successful. Okay. Mara Wilson. She has a really good biography too. About kind of the relationship audiences have with the characters and the industry, the characters that you play. And it's dissociated from you being a person at all. And like when you're growing up and trying to find out how to be a person in general, how that affects that whole thing, like identity and like personhood, and a lot of other stuff that was going on in her life and everything, of course, but especially in relation to like Jeanette McCurdy's stuff as well. I don't know, very fascinating to hear from people who are in it. No. Yes. 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 Is that it? Is it just these three? I think I'm gonna do this one and these. As well. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, yeah. Oh. Where did the chat go? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Like, there's reasons why Macaulay Culkin divorced his parents, basically. You know, like putting your kid as the main breadwinner. That's why also I feel like a lot of like child labor laws need to be in effect for like YouTube things and stuff. Because that industry is rife with exploitation. I like a lot of the European laws. Yeah, I know in Germany, like, you can't post any pictures of people on the internet without their consent. That's good. And then France recently made the law where, like, kids can file to request all of their images or anything being taken down. I'm not completely up to date on everything, but like I feel like that's all steps in the right direction, you know? Like, kids are too young to be able to understand the full breadth. I'm not saying that kids are dumb or anything, they just like have not had the time. They literally, the smartest child has not been on earth long enough to be able to developmentally handle every single thing. Even adults aren't. But like every single thing on the internet, like, I don't know, that one was bad. Oh, I see. And so, yeah, they should be able to be in control of their image, especially at such a vulnerable freaking time in their lives. Where do you get bullying from peers? I know somebody who, when they were a kid, their friends would like film them walking from the school down to the parking lot so I could pick them up, and that they were like, aha, whatever, but like that pissed me off. I was like, that's bullying, what the heck? Because they would post it on like Snapchat or whatever, and like people would laugh and whatever, and I'm like, that is like, I'm really glad that I grew up in an era where like a lot of my stupid online shenanigans are just gone. Like the blog I had when I was 12 is gone. I've checked. And thank God for it. But I feel like so many things live on the internet for kids today. And so much of it is like video, which like, I don't know, picture of Dorian Gray. Something like that, you know? Something. Deselect. I feel like that's even more vulnerable than text sometimes. Like pictures pisses me off. Should I make this section? No, it's immediately covered just a couple frames later. This can all be part, everything behind this plane until we get 230 can totally be behind. 29, 30. Okay. God. I feel that. Every time it says like, oh, your memories of 10 years ago. And I'm like, why did I post that? That's so teenage me. I'm not that person anymore. I don't know what that means. Who was I talking to? I don't know anymore. Yeah. Also, I really don't like going on Facebook anymore because, like, the first things to pop up on the feed are always like, hey, remember this dead friend? Like, remember this person who's not here anymore? Here's a bunch of people mourning that person, and it's like, okay, I don't need that every single day. That's a lot. That's a lot. Love that person, but can't, not prepared. It's just a lot of like, oh, I'm not prepared for that. Don't like that. Hello. Random content farms. Oh yeah, especially on the reels and stuff. Why did I think this was okay? I recently, a day or two ago, found a cringe-inducing post that was like inside jokes with people I haven't talked to in 10 years, so I do not remember what those jokes were. It was, I just deleted a couple of them and I was like, what? Yeah. I don't understand this. And it's so disconcerting from the way that my brain is now that I'm like, I don't know how to handle that. Does not compute. You should be able to have your growing up not be blasted everywhere. I feel like there should be a word for that besides invasion of privacy. Like, probably some ancient Greek word, you could stick them together or whatever, but because I feel like it can be very traumatic. Like when your if you've ever had like a parent just tell people a random thing about you or whatever, and you're like, that was between us or something like that. Or a friend or something. Kind of like revealing something that's like out of your control, that is your image, that also like shapes you in the world, and that kind of reciprocal relationship between who you are inside and how you're perceived outside. Oh man. Oh gosh. I feel like I just saw a couple of friends and now they're on their second baby and they had no babies when I last saw them, and I'm like, oh, that was a while ago. That was a while ago. That was a bit ago. 100. Is that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1000%. This is gonna be cool. This is gonna be awesome and fun. I think it's really coming together, especially when we hit save. I love to hit save. Aging is so weird. It's just like Sandra Cisneros said. You've got like your, I'm paraphrasing, but you've got your 9-year-old self wrapped up inside of your 10-year-old self, which is inside the 11-year-old, which is like, you just built like layers like a tree or an onion, just like Shrek said also. World famous Artur Shrek.
Asana, a smarter way to work. Try it for free today at asana.com.
When was the last?
I feel like I don't want to color block. I feel like I don't want to color block here. I want to be free. I want to be free. Because if it's like in the middle, but I just want all the edges to have the texture. That's what I actually want. So no, I don't. I keep confusing myself. So after we color block, we're gonna take the B, hello, and we're gonna take the B. We're gonna take the brush and like do that, you know, so the edges are got the texture. Oh no.
Last time I took a road trip. How many national parks could I hit in 2 weeks? What about hotels? Wait, hey.
I haven't had a complete drop. Where all of you leave, so then I know that it's disconnected. But it's good to know. Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate when people point things out, so then I know. I wonder what all of this looks like so far. Is everything in that? There we go. Make sure everything's correct on the timeline. Okay. Oh, and then they don't go away, actually. But they should when the next one comes up. If I shorten all of this... Hello? Why will you not shorten? At all? Why will you not shorten? That is so annoying. Do I really have to go into every single individual layer and do it? That is so annoying. I should be able to do it on the outside. What if I have a million layers? Oh my god. Oh my god. There's got to be a shortcut for that. I can't even do multiple layers at once. I see why you want to do your main animation in Animate and then come in here and do the cleanup. Okay. Because that is annoying. Okay, 0 to 17, sure. Well, I'm glad I'm doing this here and not when I have a million more layers. Okay, where do we want to end? Here? So annoying. At least it snaps to the playhead. Oh, probably because it's uploading. That makes sense. Using up the bandwidth. You only have limited amount of bandwidth to be able to do that. If it's on 4s again, I don't know where it would be. Here? So the stop. So this would be the last for this one. This one would be. Okay. There we go. Why does that look stupid? Why is it doing that? Could you stop? Can you stop? Can you stop? Oh my god. Why does that look so stupid? Why is this not even loading, this frame? All these planes are here. Are they not visible here? Is that what it is? Because I'm dumb and don't check here too. Why do I have to check here and check here? If it's... This should just be the time... If I turn it on here, I should be able to turn it on here and here. Learning new programs. Okay. Okay, also, why is it 400 years long? I do not need 5 seconds. I just need it as long as the video layer. It looks like it's exactly correct. Okay. I do like how well the playhead snaps to things, though. Okay. And obviously these things would be moving as well. Like this is gonna like expand out. Yeah. This is good. I think this is all my brain can handle today. I might end 15 minutes early. But I'm happy with us getting to here. It's way more than we can say that we got yesterday, because I didn't work on this at all yesterday. Why is chat so large and so small at the same time? Interesting. Alright, fairly well. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming, really appreciate it. We'll be doing more cool stuff tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, bye. End.